Hey everybody, Douglas Blair Roberts here, the Super Vader 400, the brown skin human, Mrthefanboy, coming back at you with another intro to another pro wrestling video series. This is the intro to various AEW reviews. AEW reviews. Haven't done an AEW pay-per-view reviews. Haven't done an AEW pay-per-view review since last year's Double or Nothing 2020. 20. This is the very first one will be AEW All In, AEW All Out 2021, which in my opinion started off slow. Was a great show, not awesome. It started off slow, but around the tag team title steel cage match, it picked up. And CM Punk, Darby Allin, and the main event of Omega and Cage were probably matches of the night if I had to choose. So yeah. Now this show was awesome and all, but I don't think it was the best show ever. Like I already see some people saying it is. I think the AEW Double or Nothing 2021 pay-per-view from earlier this year, which had a much larger card, I think that card was better. So yeah. So with that being said, let me hit the theme song and make my grand entrance. Most of these pay-per-views, past and present, will be mostly reviews. So yeah, you won't hear the what I'm made of unless it's one lackluster or terrible pay-per-view. So with that being said, let's get started right now. Hey everyone, it's time for my review of AEW Full Gear 2021. Results portion. This right here was another phenomenal show. Once again, AEW has done it once again. They have done it once again. They have, for the fourth time in a row, they have put on another awesome blockbuster pay-per-view. This pay-per-view was top to bottom. I missed the Sting and Darby Allin match. In the future, when I do a narration audio review with pictures, I'll be sure to include this match. But I missed the Sting and Darby Allin match. The Sting and Darby Allin, so I missed this. I missed the Darby Allin and MJF match. That's it was Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Darby Allin match. The streams were terrible. Streams were terrible for the first half of the show. Actually throughout the night, and they were at their worst during the first half of the show. So yeah, then I came in during the FTR Lucha Brothers match, which was okay. Then you had the oh yes, next match. Next match. The streams ruined an awesome match between Bryan Danielson and Mero. Bryan Danielson defeated Mero by technical submission. Great match. And Daniel Bryan won as I predicted and expected. But I didn't rule out Mero winning, because especially when I look at the results of the main event later. Then Christian, in the awesome Falls Count Anywhere 6-man tag team match, Christian, Jungle Boy, and Luchasaurus defeated the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, and Michael Nakazawa in an awesome Falls Count Anywhere match was lit with spots, everything, with spots, action, everything. The Young Bucks debuted some new cool pink attire, and Christian Cage, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus wore his normal wrestling gear, but Jungle Boy and Christian Cage wore street fighting gear. Blue jeans with boots, and for Christian Cage, his signature Christian Cage tank top, and it made the match more exciting, and the crowd was into everything. The match ended in spectacular fashion after so many blockbuster high-risk maneuvers and spots. The match ended with the concerto spot for the 1, 2, 3. When I saw Jungle Boy with the chair, I thought he was going to turn around and hit Christian with it or something, or Christian was going to stop him and hit him with it. It's just things like that. What you call it. Now for the worst match of the night. The match itself was good, but the fans booing Cody ruined it, and that was Cody teaming with Pac, the baby faces, with Arn Anderson taking on Malachi Black and Andrea El Dejo with Jose. Match was your stereotypical tag team match. What a problem I have with this match was Cody coming out, and something I didn't notice at the previous shows, the boos were louder here. The boos, I didn't notice them at the previous shows, when people kept talking about Cody Rhodes, criticizing his character, saying the fans are turned their backs on him. I'm like, what are they talking about, man? They're talking about, I don't know, I didn't notice it because I love Cody Rhodes as a babyface, and I love the character, and I appreciate Cody Rhodes in AEW. I'm surprised and respectful of the fact that Cody Rhodes, when I heard he was starting up a wrestling company, I thought he was going to be Jeff Jarrett 2.0, Jeff Jarrett and Triple H 2.0, and book himself constantly in the main event, constantly as the world champion, having him go over top names. He goes over younger and debuting younger, unproven debuting guys. I'm talking like Malachi Black and Anthony Ogogo. He went over people like them and lower card guys. But no, he didn't do that. He worked in the mid card. He only challenged for the belt one time. Much to my surprise, lost to Jericho and never won it again. Unlike in Impact Wrestling, where they brought in all these big names. Just to squash and bury a young talent, and so Jeff Jarrett could beat him. Jeff Jarrett could beat him with Jeff Jarrett hogging the belt. Cody Rhodes didn't do that. He challenged one time for the title, then went to the mid card, then stayed in the mid card, won the TNT championship. You built up the mid card with that TNT championship and put over Darby Allin and never got it back. He's been going back and forth with various other feuds, various people, and it's sad to see fans turn on him. But it's finally now time for a heel turn. Even though I love babyface Cody Rhodes, love his interests, his persona, everything. He's old school. But it's time to turn heel, and the boos were loud. They were saying, "Fuck you, Cody." And then he ruined it even more by starting off the match first. Normally I would like Cody to start it off first, but especially since it was Pac and El Hojo and those two feuding more, those two should start it off, especially since the fans are more excited to see them. Which Cody's gonna tag himself in and just ruin it throughout ruin it. That took a lot out of what was an awesome match. These four men worked well together, along with Arn Anderson. And he played his role good too, but Cody Rhodes, what's his name? Well, anyway, the baby faces of Cody Rhodes and Pac defeated Malachi Black, Andrell Del Ho. I'm sure the fans and the Schleg Daddy off the rope show are gonna have a field day with this match. Yeah, Dr. DMD defeated Jamie Haler. Yeah, this was my bathroom break. Then the three matches I tuned into this card to see. First, see Kingston in an awesome, brutal, bloody fight, with the most memorable part being Kingston hitting Punk in the beginning with a swinging elbow. I knew Punk would win this match. That was the interesting part, was the cheap shot in the beginning from Kingston. Then in the end, Kingston refused to shake Punk's hand. So either they're going to continue this feud, or Kingston might be teasing another heel turn, but he'll revert back to being a heel, especially with his partner Moxley in rehab. Inner Circle: Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana, and Ortiz. The Inner Circle defeated the Men of the Year, America's Next Top Team, Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, Junior Dos Santos, Andre Arlovsky, and Dan Lambert. Dan Lambert, what a phenomenal street fight it was. The first part started off with brawling from all men. Then the weapons came in midway towards the end. The MMA fighters Andre Arlovsky and Dos Santos performed real well in this match. And my only problem with this match was Dan Lambert. I wish King Mo from MLW and Bellator MMA, who's a wrestler now, would have took Dan Lambert's spot in this match. Dan Lambert was useless in this match right here. All he did was run around and get beat up. Couldn't he? If you were going to do that, couldn't he just be a manager? But yeah, Jericho won with the frog splash. Main event: Heyman Adam Page upset and defeated Kenny Omega with Don Callis for the championship. This was an awesome match, as always. This was an awesome match, an awesome fight, as always. Even though I wanted Adam Page to win, I tuned in. I said Adam Page has to win that belt. But you know what? Kenny Omega once again showed why he is the best professional wrestler and performer of all time. I wanted Adam Page to win, but Kenny Omega kept making me cheer for him with his awesome performance. He showed he was the better wrestler and performer. When it comes to wrestling and entertainment, Kenny Omega is unmatched. However, Adam Page is a much better fighter. This one, boxing MMA. Adam Page would have knocked Kenny Omega out and took the title off of him that way. This was an awesome match, full of lots of cool high risk maneuvers, with both men doing each other's move. Kenny Omega did all the signature maneuvers I would expect of Omega. Adam Page hit his maneuvers, and Kenny Omega put him over strong. The interesting part came at the end when the Young Bucks got involved. The heels, who were heels, chose to play it fair. And as atonement for not watching Adam Page's back last year at Full Gear, they allowed Adam Page to defeat Kenny Omega with the buckshot lariat from the 1, 2, 3, and showed respect, clapped and showed respect and left, and let Adam Page have his moment. They did no post-match beatdown. I'm wondering now, could we be seeing the end of the Elite? Afterwards, Adam Page celebrated with the Dark Order. So finally, the Adam Page journey is complete, and Adam Page was one of the wrestlers I wanted to take the title off of Kenny Omega. So I can't wait to see what the fallout to this pay-per-view is going to be. Well, yeah, get ready for the results portion coming. Get ready for the match reviews. I'm only going to review the 3 main events because I want to get this review out as quickly as possible, and that's the only 3 matches really worth talking about. Oh yeah, also speaking of moments, Jay Lethal made his debut at this event. Jay Lethal made his debut at this event, and he will be challenging Sammy Guevara. So yeah, finally, Ring of Honor was wasting Jay Lethal and everyone there. Sad that Ring of Honor is closing for a while, but they deserve it, man. They deserve it. They deserve it for all the terrible things they've done since 2018, man. I'll talk about Ring of Honor in another video. Now, it's time for my review of the CM Punk Eddie Kingston match. CM Punk Eddie Kingston match, which, as I expected, lived up to the hype. This was a straight up fight and brawl. One of the more notable things about this match, CM Punk, I was expecting him to wear those cool striped tights, those new cool striped tights he debuted at All Out, which he wore in his fight with Darby Allin. This time, instead, he changed it up and got some cool new short Muay Thai kickboxing shorts. After his entrance, Eddie Kingston played the heel in this match. He immediately knocked Punk out with a stiff elbow shot in the beginning. Then he punched. Then he quote unquote just started unloading on Punk. Then Punk battled back, taking him down and brawling, and started doing his signature maneuvers, the elbows, the kicks, and the signature maneuvers you would see of CM Punk. After a hard-fought fight, CM Punk lifted Eddie Kingston on his shoulders for the go to sleep, for the 1, 2, 3. Afterwards, when both men got to their feet, Punk tried to shake Eddie Kingston's hand, but Eddie refused and left. So I guess either this feud is going to continue, or Eddie Kingston is going to revert back to being a quote unquote heel. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing this. I wouldn't mind seeing this again, or seeing more from these two. It gives Eddie Kingston something to do until his partner Moxley gets back from rehab. But the Inner Circle Street Fight match is coming next.
Turner, the referee. We will stay with this as long as we have to, fans.
Oh, look at Don Callis driving the boot. Callis is so smart. And Omega takes advantage.
He's the worst.
And think about this. Whoever walks out of Full Gear tonight as AEW World Champion, as the American Dragon,
Full Gear 2021 pay-per-view event between defending champion Kenny Omega taking on the challenger of Adam Page. This match right here was my sole reason for tuning in to this pay-per-view. I sat through several crappy streams getting to this match right here. This match along, like I said, with the previous two matches, the Funky Kingston match and the Inner Circle America's Next Time TV fight, these matches right here were quote unquote the best of this pay-per-view right here. And this match as always did not disappoint. It was a fight. It was a fight full of high impact brawling, strong style knees, and high impact wrestling. I saw a bunch of V-triggers. Kenny Omega hit all the moves. The V-triggers, the running The running slam he does, the you can't escape. You can't escape. The leap over bulldog maneuver he does. The dragon suplex, multiple suplexes for both men in the matches. Multiple German suplexes for both men. And of course the one wing angel, which Adam Page reversed into the buckshot lariat. Buckshot lariat, and Kenny Omega's. He also hit Kenny Omega's own one wing angel slam. It was going back and forth. Despite wanting Adam Page was one of the wrestlers I wanted to take the belt off of Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega in this match showed once again that he's the best professional wrestler of all time currently. Even though I wanted Page to win, Kenny Omega was so awesome, I started rooting for him numerous times in this match right here. He's shown himself as a much better wrestler and performer. Adam Page, in my opinion, is a much better fighter. This one, boxing, Adam Page was not Kenny Omega out, but grappling, wrestling, and just overall storytelling and wrestling. Kenny Omega is much better than Adam Page. He put Adam Page over strong in this match right here. He put Adam Page over strong in this match when Don Callis got involved, but Adam Page managed to take care of him. The Young Bucks came out, and one of the more interesting moments in the match, this was the part right here. The Young Bucks chose to be honorable. Despite being heels, they chose to be honorable. And they allowed Adam Page, when Adam Page reversed Kenny Omega's move and went for the buckshot lariat again, the springboard lariat, the springboard into ring lariat, they just sat there and said, "Go, this is atonement for not watching your back at the last Full Gear from last year." He hit the buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. Your new AEW champion, Adam Page. Adam Page. He celebrated, and the Young Bucks clapped. The Young Bucks clapped and showed respect. No post-match beatdown. No post-match beatdown. No post-match beatdown. And
Adam Page.
Dark Order came out and celebrated. Now I'm wondering, could this be the end of the Elite? Could this be the beginning of the end of the Elite right here? So, yeah, a lot of stuff. One chapter closed, but new chapters open up, man. Can't wait to see what the rest of 2021 holds for AEW. Then, of course, and see what 2022 has in store for AEW. So, as always, an awesome show. AEW once again, they hit the ball out of the park. They once again, for the fourth time this year, put on an awesome blockbuster pay-per-view. They completely exceeded my expectations for what an awesome pay-per-view this was. And made this Saturday night an awesome Saturday night, man. Wrestling has never been so cool. This takes me back to when I was a child, and I'm exposed to the business now, and they can still have me jumping up in my seat and playing these moments, watching these awesome matches, and rocking out like I was a kid again. And they can still do it to me as an adult, despite being exposed. So yeah, we're an awesome show, awesome show. We're gonna hear the rest of the music, and we'll see my signature taunts. Turn the video off right now.
Awesome to be back. Oh God! Look, just grinding the face of Hangman Adam Page on that.